And welcome back to the Triple Cross podcast. We're talking hoops. We're talking college hoops, special college hoops episode, probably the only one of the year. Actually, we'll probably touch on college hoops a few times in the next few weeks. But other than that, I'm just anti-college hoops. We're talking college hoops today. We're filling out brackets. We're going to tell you who we think is going to do well in the tourney. And we're going to do all that. We're going to talk some NBA too. We're going to give away some NBA shop gift cards, and we're going to do that all right after this.
The following is a presentation of the Belly Up Sports Media Network.
We are back. We got our music still going on in the background. That's on me. Technical difficulties, but that's okay. Glad to be here. I'm John. That's Jared. That's Casey. How you doing, Jared?
Doing great. Couldn't
Having
be
a
better.
good day.
You're having a great day.
Casey, how about you?
Can't complain, John. Doing all right myself. How about you?
It's a good one. I had a weird weekend. My anniversary I got married. Not today, but yesterday, but 11 years ago yesterday. So it's a strange day because we were like, I don't know. It's weird to have your anniversary on a Sunday. It starts your week off kind of weird. Like we were like trying to celebrate, but also I had to work this morning. So I have that going on. But we are talking March Madness, as Michael said. If you want to get in on our NBA shop gift card giveaways, got to hop in the chat and you got to say something. I don't care what you say. Tell us your favorite flavor of ice cream. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Chocolate chip cookie dough, or chocolate.
You like chocolate ice cream?
Yeah, I'm
That's
a chocolate
so
ice
gross.
cream guy. No,
That is
doubt.
so gross.
Oh, you gotta go to Charlie's. You gotta have the right one.
No,
There's a lot of
it's just-
gross.
That's disgusting.
I'll change your mind.
Yeah. Casey, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
I don't know. Probably classic vanilla is great, but like cookies and cream, probably. In my aging years, I'm becoming more and more fond of like butterscotch flavor, which makes me feel really old.
Nice.
I get you. Like I like candies I didn't like when I was younger. Basically less sweet stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I do like toffee and butterscotch stuff more, not in ice cream. In ice cream, I'm a normal person. Chocolate chip cookie dough and cookies and cream. But like chocolate ice creams, just whole thing chocolate.
You just haven't had the
You
right
just
kind
like
yet.
eating a bowl of just like
So
feces, basically. That's what it looks
you
like.
gotta have the right brand. It'll change your mind. It'll blow. It's
No.
rare to find good chocolate.
This is my
but-
wife as well. She likes it as well, but like
impressive.
it's wrong. You're wrong. You're objectively wrong about this take. I don't think there's been a take on this show that you've been more wrong about, honestly.
No love.
So yeah, hop in the chat. Tell us your favorite flavor of ice cream. And we will give away some NBA shop gift cards to some chatters today. Jared, I don't know what happened. What happened this week since we met last?
Well, we've had a lot of things happen. We've
Yep.
had some arrests in the game of some former good players. We've had a close race in the
Oh, yeah.
West. We've had a lot of
West.
injuries. We've had great Bucks Warriors game. So a lot of things have been popping up.
Yeah, Bucks Dubs was good. Nets Nuggets. Did you watch this thing?
I did not watch it, but I saw the ending. It was crazy.
The stat line is wild on this. So the Nets beat the Nuggets by 2 on a crazy ending.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Just walk me through it. What, like, in your words?
Well, from like what I saw about it, like great game, but just again, McCall Bridges, man, that guy
Dude.
he's a beast. He's getting 25 plus. a
He's on the
night.
come up.
He is. Future all-star potentially if he keeps this up.
Yeah,
Or it's Linsanity 2.0. It's one or the other, I feel like.
that's true. Yeah, I hope it's not. No, well, okay. So to be fair, Jeremy Lin wasn't that good before Linsanity.
right.
You know what I mean? Like McCall Bridges has been
he was
good.
a good role player.
He's been good this whole time. He's just been the third option, you know,
Right.
or the really fourth option if you think
Right.
DeAndre Ayton's the third option.
Right.
But yeah, no, McCall Bridges to the Nets is the best thing that could have happened to him. They're 500 since the All-Star break.
They're awesome.
So, and I mean, that includes, I was going to look at this. That includes a win over the Nuggets, That includes a win over the Celtics
Mhm.
and a win over someone else notable. It was like the Hawk, or not the Hawks, the Cavs, maybe?
It might have been the Cavs.
It was Nuggets, T-Wolves, which maybe not that notable, but
and almost beat the Bucks.
Yeah, almost beat the Bucks 118-113. Like they're competitive. They're going to hold on to an automatic playoff spot in the East, I think.
Totally.
But spreading it around though, like the Nets Nuggets game last night, Dorian Smith with 15, Cam Johnson with 14, Claxton with 20 points, only 6 rebounds from Claxton, kind of a strange night for him. McCall Bridges with 25, Spencer Dinwiddie off the bench with 15, Royce O'Neal off the bench with 11, Seth Curry off the bench with 12. Then Joe Harris with 9, probably 3 threes.
That's solid.
How many threes do you think he shot? 5?
Probably, probably 5.
He shot 5. He made 3 of them.
3 for 5. And something interesting, Cam Thomas, he hasn't even been playing, which I don't know the reasons behind that. He had, 3 40-point games immediately after the trade. And he's another guy that you add into that mix who I don't even know. He hasn't even been playing lately, which that's weird. And I don't know what's going on, but that's another guy who can get you 30 to 40 that's on that roster.
Well, in a given night. Yeah.
But I don't understand why he goes from 40 to not even playing minutes. Is there some locker room issues? I don't know. It's weird to me.
Yeah. I don't, well, dude, it's just rotation.
Right.
Like we're already, I mean, look, what a legitimate playoff in playoff runs. How many people are NBA teams playing in a rotation?
The best teams will play 8, but usually 7.
7 is pretty common.
Yeah.
And
7 to 8.
There might be one guy like a Peyton Pritchard who gets
a couple guy that's like
a couple junk minutes. Well, no, so the Celtics played 7 last year.
Right.
And then Peyton Pritchard would pick up like a couple minutes in the second quarter.
Yeah.
And like, a couple token minutes their 8th rotation. But I wouldn't even call that a rotational player.
That's true. That's usually 7-8 deep is the standard.
So honestly, if they can do it without him, then why, and they've got Royce O'Neal, a really great 2-way player. Spencer Dinwiddie. I mean, they've actually got a lot of 2-way basketball on the Nets. Like they're missing that superstar. It's all role players, but either Mikal Bridges is a breakout superstar, or they have all the assets to get one.
Right.
Let's see. Checking the chat here. Abby says Mikal looking like took getting traded personally. Something, man. I honestly think he just realized like, oh, on this team, like. I can take shots.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We're going during the Jazz game priorities, man. sorry, Brandon. Jared has to go to South Africa tomorrow.
Yeah. So. I will be in South Africa. Apologies.
You should be on a plane for like 2 days. But,
yeah.
Dang, wait, hold on. We're just going to glance over the fact Jared's going to South Africa.
Yeah. Jared's got to go to South Africa tomorrow. He's,
what kind of
human labor. No, I'm just kidding.
What kind of gear are you bringing with you, Jared, to South Africa?
Well, I'm thinking about bringing my kicks.
I see what you did.
Because they got courts. I know it's NBA Africa League's coming up. I played it on the campus when I lived there for a while. So I'm thinking about taking some kicks, some ball gear, maybe get some runs.
You think about taking your Perk Chinos, maybe?
Oh yeah.
I forgot to talk about our sponsors again.
I got you, buddy.
Today's episode is sponsored by Perk Chinos. Chinos. It's weird. I was talking to the like founder of Perk today, and he's like, "Is it weird that we call them chinos? Do you call those kind of pants chinos? Like chino? I don't either. I just call them pants.
I just call them pants. I've seen chinos when I shop, but
I know. I just call them pants. They're just pants. So Perk pants. But the product officially is named the Feel Good Chino. Brought to you by Perk Feel Good Chinos / everyday pants. You can wear them with dress up stuff, not dress up stuff. You can wear them like not with like a costume. Like my kids like dress up like Peter Pan. Right. You can't wear them with that, but you can wear them with dress clothes. You can wear them with t-shirts, and they make your booty look good. I say that every time. I feel like I need a different angle.
They make your booty look great.
You really.
They make your booty look fantastic.
What else, Casey?
This episode is also brought to you by Canadips. Canadips is best known for being the CBD brand that sends tins filled with little pouches that are CBD based straight to your door. You can order them online. You can go to canadips.com. Use the code BELLYUP20 at checkout to save 20% on your first order. Go get you some CBD.
Today's episode is also brought to you by Andar. Andar, here, give me my camera, Casey. I'm not gonna do it myself because I can't. Andar Pilot Wallet in stock right now. It's like almost gone. I was talking to them today too. Monday is the day I talk to our sponsors, in case you didn't know. I was talking to them today too. These pilots are almost out. This is one of their top selling products. They run out all the time. It's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. I got another hotel card right there for Jared. Got my AAA card right there. They got that thing. I feel like I need to be better at showing that.
Look at that.
Little switchblade action. Hold 6 cards. You can put your cash in the strap, or you can put a hotel card in there and give it to Jared when you see him. Who else, Casey?
This episode's also brought to you by our giveaway. You can win an NBA jersey of your choice in the show notes, I believe, right, John? Did we add that into the show? Looks like I'll have to add that link into the show notes.
Yep.
If you're watching live,
that will be in the show notes at some point.
That will get added. If you're watching back, you can enter our giveaway.
Okay, cool. So we got some people chiming in on who they think is
John, are we doing every 10 likes today? So I can drop it in the chat?
So giveaway details every 10 likes on the video. So one, you got to hop in the chat so that we know you're here. We're not going to give stuff away to people who aren't here because that's not fun.
Right.
It's really weird when you choose someone and you're like, hey, Jimmy, are you here? Jimmy. Yeah. So we got to know you're here. You got to hop in the chat. Tell us your favorite flavor of ice cream or who you think will win the NCAA tournament or something. And you got to like the video. Every 10 likes on the video, we're going to give away a $25 NBA shop gift card. Or if you would rather have an NCAA shop gift card, since it's March Madness, we'll do NCAA. You get to choose NCAA, NBA, your choice. Today only, your choice. I didn't even put that in the text.
These guys clearly already know the drill because we're already past 10 likes, John. So everybody was anticipating that one.
Okay. So we got one coming up. But real quick, I'm going to run through some people's predictions on who they think is going to win it this year. Man, you guys. So Charles, butter pecan ice cream. That's cool. Ben just said, hey, what's up, Ben? Knicks beat the Lakers to stop a losing streak. Yeah, that's true. That wasn't as big of a... I feel like the Lakers are very beatable by the Knicks, but great game last night. Brooklyn Bridges. Oh yeah. That's a cool nickname.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
I didn't even
Brooklyn
think about
Bridges?
that.
Woo.
Dang.
Nice.
That's tight.
So coming up, Gonzaga. We got a Zag. Alex. Alabama. Marquette. Houston. Houston's that's an idea. Another Houston. Wow. Was that to the same person? Nope. 2 Houstons. Michael. Yeah. Hey, we try to make the ads fun. The ads are what makes it so that we can do this for free. Another Houston. So overwhelming majority of the chat thinks Houston is going to win the tourney. We're going to get into it. But first, we're going to do Brandon. I can't leave this alone. Brandon says, I got to ask, what's the draw of college hoops? None of the good players stick around. Play isn't at as high of a level. Like, why watch other than for the draft? Jared, you are probably the biggest college hoops fan on the show, besides Casey's dad. Casey's dad's not on the show. Only Casey's on the show. So
right.
It's you and then Casey's dad, who he's here in spirit,
right?
But he's not actually here. What is the draw of college hoops?
Right. Honestly, that comment is literally.
You just gonna agree with him?
No, that's on part. I'll tell you what. I follow high school stars and college stars because I love the NBA and I love finding out who's next up, who's going to be the next Wemby, guys like that. So honestly, college basketball is exciting because there's a lot at stake. There's traditions, but it's not even that. It's really to see, all right, who's the next, who's that next Zion Williamson, that guy that's going to be an NBA star. That's why I watch. Like, why I do watch.
So honestly, yes, I get that. But
right.
I'm like, hey, I'll find out when they're in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't know. Like Tyrese Halliburton, you wouldn't have picked him out of March Madness. You know what I'm saying? But he's probably the best rookie from that class right now.
Right. It's true.
LaMelo was a rookie of the year, right? So
yeah,
he's better than him.
It's true. And that's why I love March Madness, because even if you're not a college fan, you're not watching the whole year. March Madness is fun because you close games and you can just choose moments and games that you can see the studs all in the venues. rather than watching a random, Tuesday night game.
Yeah.
So that's why March Madness, I think, regardless whether you like college or not, it's fun as a basketball fan.
Yeah, I'll say it's the only time I watch is March Madness. But it does drive me crazy watching college hoops, like when they're just like missing. You know what I mean? Like they miss open threes, and not that doesn't happen in the league,
right?
But like I swear, you'll watch like a 6-10 matchup or something like that, like a 60 seed, 10 seed, and it's like, man, you guys miss a lot of shots, like open ones.
Yeah,
you're playing zone. This is real weird.
Yeah,
real weird.
The NBA is clearly better, but
yes, it's the better product. I don't know. A lot of people disagree. Let us know if you disagree. If you like college hoops better, I would like to hear that argument. You know what I mean? Because it just it doesn't make sense for me. This is the one argument I hear a lot. They actually care for the most part, and it's one game. Anything can happen. Yes, it isn't a series. It is one game, but I don't think they care more than the NBA. I hear that argument a lot. Like, oh, they really care in college. Like, you tell me NBA players don't care.
I disagree.
Like, it is an 82 game season. I guess I get it. Like, when the Hawks are playing the freaking Timberwolves on game 45, like, do they care as much? Maybe not. Okay, right. I get it, but like, I don't buy into the thing that they care more. I think that they're just better players. Like, people always say they play better defense in college. I'm like, I think they just play worse offense. Like,
right.
Defense is still possible at the college level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know, Casey, give me your dad's argument for it.
Well, I mean, it's not even that. I think based off what you just said, worse offense or better defense, I guess two sides of the same coin, right? But I think it's just a more nostalgic version of the game, maybe, or it feels that way because you don't have people taking logo threes and stuff like that. Like, it doesn't look the same. It looks more like 90s basketball.
You know what I actually hear people say pretty regularly? And you said that you've actually met, like, there's someone in your, like an in-law or something like that made this argument, who played high school ball, and they say they like the college game more because of the effort or because they play defense, or they just feel like they give up more easy buckets in the NBA. And it's like, well, they have to cover more space in the NBA. Like, that's just somebody who doesn't know the game, in my opinion. Like, they played high school ball, and college looks more like what they played. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like, yeah, when you have to cover 30 feet of space, there's going to be more easy buckets. There's more space in the middle. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But I do hear that a lot, that they like, maybe the game just looks a little more familiar to them if they played high school hoops or AAU or played grown up or whatever. I don't know.
Right.
It makes no sense to me. The NBA is just better. See if anybody chimed in and said, yeah, Michael says he does like March Madness, but you like it better than the NBA playoffs. That's like Jared's chocolate ice cream take, Mike. That's just wrong. It's objectively you're wrong.
I could back that up a little bit just because there's so many games happening all at once. There is kind of this like chaos. I mean, March Madness is named perfectly, right?
It's mad, yeah, but
it's just a lot all at once.
It's the Chuckarama of restaurants. You get a ton of options, but none of it's as high quality as the local steakhouse.
A lot of okay food.
Yeah,
with the exception of watching a 16 seed, beating a 1 seed, or the crazy upsets that can happen. I never feel like it can be that crazy in the NBA because there's just so many teams in the tournament. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Right. Well, so you don't get in Cinderella stories in the NBA. So that's one of the fun things about March Madness is that you get these runs from 12 seeds almost inevitably. And it's almost always from a small conference where it's like they really were actually this good the whole time. It's just they got underseeded because they're in some small conference. So that's fun. And that doesn't happen in the league because you can't fake a 7-game series. Right. Like, if it's a game series, the better team's going to win. And over the course of 82 games during the season, we probably kind of already figured out who is the better team. So there's rarely surprises. I mean, sometimes you will get a run from a Hawks, Atlanta Hawks, or like Portland Trail Blazers will get to the Western Conference Finals. But a lot of times it's like not that surprising. It's more like, oh, they just got the right path to it. So yeah, that is fun. I do like the Cinderella runs. That's a good time. The bracket busters, if you will. But nah, Mike's in with you, Casey. It is, but Abby, I prefer the NBA playoffs. Abby, you are correct in that take. Maybe not early rounds. I can give you that. Maybe the early rounds aren't as exciting as March Madness, but once we get to conference finals, that's just the best, dude.
Best show in the world.
It is.
All right, yes. I'm gonna add it as a poll, and we're gonna see
college hoops or NBA going into the poll right now on YouTube. Backyard Bandits, aka Tate. Do you want me to call you by your screen name, or I don't know? I'm gonna call you Backyard Bandits. College plays with a purpose and still has the drive to win. NBA gets paid either way. They already made it to the top. They do still want to win, but it's not the same per game. That's the take I hear all the time.
Yeah, that's the take I hear too.
Do you just have a firm disagree on that, or?
Yeah, I have
do
a
too.
firm disagree.
Honestly,
I mean, at the end of the day, you can say what you want. NBA players want to win. Like they're getting paid more. They want to win, and they're more talented.
That's Tate, by the way.
Oh, is it Tate?
Yeah, just tell him he's wrong.
And Tate, I respect that opinion, but also respectfully, like in the NBA playoffs, I've never seen guys go harder, play harder. And even in the regular season, like if you watch just a Friday night game, the Knicks-Lakers last night, it was balls to the wall.
No, that's every Knicks game though.
Yeah, that's right.
The Knicks are just they're a college team in the NBA. Right. If you like college ball better, watch the Knicks.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Be a Knicks fan.
Right.
Oh man, that's every Knicks game. All right, let's do a giveaway. What do you guys think?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Matt, give me a wheel. Matt's behind the scenes. Everybody say hi to Matt.
Hi, Matt.
All right. So here's who we got in the chat so far. If you do not see your name, make sure you hop in the chat. Let us know you're here. Tell us your favorite flavor of ice cream. Tell us if you like college hoops or NBA hoops better. And Matt, spin it.
Full screen that for us, Matt. Oh, too late.
Too late. We're just gonna find out. Oh, Tate with the bad take.
Oh man.
Backyard Bandits. You got a $25 NCAA shop gift card since you don't want an NBA one. Since you have the wrong take that college hoops is better. No, NBA shop or NCAA, either your choice. Casey, how does it get it?
Make sure you email us at triplecrosspodcast@gmail.com. Let us know that you won a $25 wheel spin on episode number 47. Make sure you let me know whether it was NCAA or NBA that you prefer to, since we're offering both.
Yes. I'm going to end this whole debate with David, who has it right, because I get to control what comments we show. The skill gap is way too big for me to waste my time watching college basketball. That is just the correct. I mean, like, yeah. Next, we're going to be talking about how middle school basketball. You know what I really like watching is middle school girls basketball. 25 to 17. Those are the best games. No, like no one wants to. Why would you just like watching worse players play basketball?
Hey, we've got the poll data in.
Poll data. Tell me.
It is 67% NBA playoffs.
Yeah.
Which is pretty surprising that a third of the people prefer March Madness.
Okay. All right. So I'll stop dunking on those third of you that do like. I like March Madness. I do like March Madness.
Yeah.
I just like Chuckarama, you know. I like
the
buffet of games. Yeah. Once a year is the perfect amount. Okay. So speaking of college hoops, let's pull this bad boy up here. This is going to be a little weird for a second. Hang with me, everybody. We're going to add this to stream. That's somebody's stats. Yeah, this is what we want. All right. So here's how this is going to go down. Let me know if I need like a zoom or anything. There we go. Here's how this is going to go down. We are going to make a collective. I thought about doing like a bracket. Let me know if y'all want me to do it. I probably won't because I'm busy. But if there's like overwhelming, like, yes, we must have a triple cross bracket that we'll all do, then like maybe I'll do it, tonight or tomorrow night or something like that. But we're just going to make a show collective one right here. So the way that this is going to go down is we're going to just kind of decide as a group, if Jared and I disagree and if Casey's on the fence, then a poll will be the tiebreaker. So we will be using polls here to decide. Let's start out Big J in the South. Do you have any upsets you want to call out here? I'm going to assume Alabama.
Yep.
I'm going to assume Arizona.
Yep.
I'm going to assume Virginia over Furman.
Right.
Okay. San Diego State.
I got San Diego State. I know the Mountain West is historically awful in the tournament, but
I know. But if you have the upset, I think you're going to have here, the biased upset.
Yes.
Then you have to have San Diego State, right? Like if you believe in Utah State, you have to believe in San Diego
100%.
State. Maryland, West Virginia. What do you got? 8-9.
I got West Virginia.
WVU. Okay.
With the Mountaineers.
Creighton, NC State. I have this as an upset.
I actually do too.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually had NC State too.
I'm there with that. Baylor, UCSB.
Yeah,
If we
Baylor.
say anything that you disagree with strong, Casey, you gotta say something because we're going fast.
Sounds good.
Okay, Baylor.
Baylor.
All right, Missouri, Utah State. I do not have this as an upset, but I know you do.
I do. Here's the thing. Here's my case for the Aggies. Shout out to any Aggie fans, by the way, if you're out there on the stream. The Utah State is an incredibly good shooting team. And round one, you don't have tired legs. I think that's what shot them in the foot against San Diego State. Their threes weren't falling. It was day 3 of the tournament.
Late into the Mountain West tournament.
Right. But day one, fresh legs. This team can shoot, and they play so well together. And so many ESPN guys were like, I would not want Utah State in the first round. I would not want them. I got it. I got them.
Let me say this. It is very rare from a conference like the Mountain West for 2 teams to make it, period.
Extremely rare.
It's usually only the conference champion.
Right.
So that they made it and they got a 10 seed, it says something. They can't not winning the conference tournament. So San Diego State won the conference tournament. Not winning the conference tournament, that usually means you're out, right? But like there's no
Boise
way you could not get better than a 10 seed.
Right.
There's no way. So
it's impressive.
I get it. You feel pretty passionately about it. I do not think they will beat Missouri, but Casey, to you for the tiebreaker. You know what? Jared's passionate enough about it. I'm making the decision.
All right.
Let's
Utah State.
Utah State. Jared's Casey's in. All right. Let's bring the South region all the way through. Alabama.
Yeah.
San Diego State, West Virginia. You think they get through another round?
This is tough.
Virginia.
I'd lean towards Virginia, but this is a 50-50.
How does San Diego State shoot in the second round, do you think? Because Virginia plays a zone for the most part. From what I've seen.
From what I've seen, San Diego State can shoot well.
I'm a big Virginia fan. I filled out a bracket a couple of years ago, and they were the magic ingredient that made me win it. So,
all right,
and
Casey's in hard on Virginia. Well, we could go to a poll for that too, but we'll save the poll. Baylor, NC State. I think we both got Baylor here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Sorry, I love my Aggies, but
Alabama, Virginia. I mean, I've got Alabama. I probably have Alabama as the Final Four team out of this region.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. And then Baylor, Arizona.
I hate going. Oof. I don't know. The Big 12's been hot this year.
I like Baylor in this matchup.
I like Baylor too. Yeah, they've been hot this year.
Casey, are we wrong, or are you good with Baylor?
Baylor. Yeah, let's get it.
Baylor. All right, Bama, Baylor.
I want to say Bama.
I'm going to say Bama as well. As much as I hate it, I kind of hate the SEC.
I know, I do too.
But
they're good enough in football. Why do they gotta have basketball too this year?
F you. Houston. Okay, so the show collectively has by far the most Houston fans. Like way too many people have chimed in Houston. So I'm gonna bring them through at any time we're on the fence. I'm gonna bring Houston through to represent the collective community opinion. All right. Iowa, Auburn. I'll be silent. I have an opinion on this one.
Yeah, you go for it. I don't have an opinion.
I like Iowa, dude.
Yeah.
I'm and this could just be me hating the SEC a little bit. Yeah. We already gave the SEC one Final Four spot.
Iowa's solid. They're solid.
Yeah. All right. You're in on Iowa. Casey, you in on Iowa? Chat, you in on Iowa? Everybody in on Iowa?
I'm a toss.
They got Keegan's twins though, right? I think.
They got what?
Keegan Murray's brother. I think he's still there.
Yeah. Drake, Miami. This is not the rapper.
Yeah.
This is the university. Just to be clear, Drake the rapper probably could beat the University of Miami by himself, but
it's hard because there's always those upsets and you're wondering who's it going to be. I mean, clearly, I'll be honest, I haven't watched a Drake game all year. But
I know it's hard, right?
It's tough, but you got to guess on some.
I'm going to take the one I would take here is the 7-10 personally.
Right.
Well, actually, I don't know. A&M plays that freaking blob defense. No middle.
Yeah. And I think if we're going to do an upset, I'd maybe even go Kennesaw over Xavier. I'd say maybe Miami on this one.
Okay, go Miami. Indiana, Kent State. We good with the Hoosiers here.
Indiana's good this year.
Iowa State versus Mississippi State or Pitt. Cyclones. This one's probably good for a poll. I think we're all on the fence here.
We can hit a poll.
All right, give us a poll on that one, Casey.
No problem.
Xavier, Kennesaw State.
I think maybe Kennesaw. There's got to be a big upset. There's got to be a couple.
I disagree, but
Let's
circle back.
You can
Let's
do
circle
Xavier.
back.
Yeah, I just know there has to be 2 or 3 big upsets.
Okay, we both have Texas over Colgate, I'm assuming.
Oh, for sure.
A&M versus Penn State.
Penn State looks solid in their game. I'm fine taking Penn State here. They looked really good.
A&M is, they stifle you on defense.
Yeah.
Like, I remember. Do you remember a couple years ago in the Elite Eight, Gonzaga had the 1 seed, and A&M beat them probably by like 15.
Really?
I don't know. They've got the 7 seed this year. They're probably not as good, I hope. But they're a good tournament team because they just like let their defense do it for them. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, we can take A&M.
All right. No, you said Penn, and I said Penn before.
If it's tough. I mean, I'm 50-50.
We already used our poll on stupid Iowa State versus Mississippi State or Pitt. This would be a good one for a poll.
Well, the other poll's in a deadlock right now, so
maybe we will. Well, let's circle back to this. You liked Kennesaw State here?
Well, the reason
tell me say more.
Here's the thing. You know that there's going to be, you have to most time factor like 2 to 3 big upsets. And Xavier historically they're always usually in the tournament, but they've had a lot of 1 and outs, 2 and outs. So why not get, I guess I'm just thinking if there is going to be an upset, I could see Xavier getting upset over Indiana, a team like a Xavier that, I don't know. But
I'll roll with the 14-3 upset. Let's go. There's nothing riding on this.
Magic.
There's nothing riding on this. But I'm the bracket where I'm trying to win money. I'm probably gonna pick Xavier. Just
right.
You know, to be clear. But
all right, it's looking like we have a result in the poll.
All right, Iowa State or Mississippi State / Pitt.
Looks like it's Iowa State.
Cyclones. Okay, give me one more poll here, and Iowa State. Give me one more poll for Texas A&M versus Penn State because we're on the fence about that one.
That is tough.
In the meantime, let's go through the rest here.
All right, Texas A&M, Penn State.
Texas A&M versus Penn State. So y'all have to help us, chatters, help us in the poll. Michael said Xavier's been struggling lately, but he follows the Big East and they can be hard to beat. So Michael said Penn State. It's going to be a poll, Michael.
I like it, Michael. The Penn State.
He's on it, dude. I like Michael.
Let's go.
All right. Houston over Iowa. Yeah. This is collective opinion of the community. Indiana, Miami. This is a good one, 4-5. I'd take
probably Indiana.
Yeah, I was gonna say this.
I hate always picking the high seeds though. There's gonna be some upsets.
Yeah, but I don't mind if it's a 4-5.
True.
It's almost like a wash, really. Like, do you really pick an upset on Auburn if it's over Iowa?
Right.
Nah. Iowa State, Kennesaw.
I mean,
are you just rolling with is Kennesaw going to be your Cinderella? Kennesaw is going to be Cinderella. You know nothing about him,
dude. In Kennesaw, we trust.
Yeah.
In this home, no. I don't know. You choose this.
Well, all right. You know what? There's going to be a Cinderella somewhere. Why not Kennesaw State? Anybody in the chat know anything about Kennesaw State?
Please,
because we don't for sure.
Doesn't look like anybody's really talking about it much.
Mascot?
Yeah, A&M. Yeah, if you could tell me the mascot. Do we have a result in A&M versus Penn State yet?
Oh, we can call it. It's not like super one-sided or anything, but if we end it now, looks like we're sitting. Looks like the winner is Texas A&M.
Okay, A&M.
Close though.
All right, A&M versus Texas.
Dude, that's
okay. You know what? I'm gonna say this: if Texas gets out, then they're gonna be my.
I think A&M. Yeah, I'd pick A&M.
They're gonna be my Cinderella.
If they beat Penn for sure.
Oh, now we got our 2 Cinderellas. What are we gonna do? Kennesaw State.
I mean, as much as I love Kennesaw, I guess St. Peter's did provide hope.
Those guys. Name me one player.
Hey,
one player.
Doesn't matter. I don't need another players. We love Kennesaw. We just 5 minutes ago we established that on this podcast.
There are Cinderella stories.
I'm loyal, okay, but that being said, I don't think they beat Texas A&M.
Texas A&M, our other Cinderella story, is going to take them down. And then Houston, you go with Houston over Indiana.
I'm fine either way.
You're good either way? Well, the collective wants Houston.
All right. We'll please the fans.
Okay, we'll please. It's a community, you know.
It is.
Now, what are we gonna do though?
Community that doesn't give Kennesaw State any
Houston
love.
over A&M. Give us Texas A&M versus Houston in a poll, Casey, and we'll move to another region. Okay, Purdue versus whoever plays into Purdue.
Purdue.
Okay. Let's go to the 2 seed. Marquette versus Vermont. Marquette. Dude, Marquette.
Yeah.
Is good.
Yeah.
Let's go to the 3-14. You got Montana State, Big Sky, baby. Big Sky country,
man.
Big Sky champs.
I'd love to give the Big Sky some love, but I don't have Montana State here.
Kansas State. Hey, quick break. Sorry, weird quick break because I see that there's a lot of people live right now. If you want to win an NBA shop gift card or if you want to win a NCAA shop gift card, you actually get to pick today. Make sure you hop in the chat and let us know. Flip these if you want.
Huh?
You want to switch those out?
Yeah, my computer's dying.
Yeah, make sure you hop in the chat. Let us know your favorite flavor of ice cream. Sorry, a little technical distraction there. Tell us your favorite flavor of ice cream or whoever you think's going to win the NCAA. You just got to say something. Say something in the chat. We'll put you on a wheel. And then you got to like the video. Every 10 likes on the video, we are giving away a gift card. How many likes are we at, Casey?
It looks to me like we are sitting right at, let me give it a little refresh here. Last I saw, we were at 19. Yeah, it looks like we're looks like we might be at 20 now. So
okay, so we owe you all one gift card, and yeah, hop in the chat. Let us know you're here.
It also looks like John Houston's not going to be defeated here by Texas A&M.
Okay,
pretty one-sided.
Houston to the Final Four. Sorry, Texas A&M. They were a good Cinderella story though. Went all the way to the Elite Eight with us.
What's the other matchup we have on the other side?
I think we're good. So it's going to be Houston versus Alabama on that side. And then we are rolling. So 4 seed matchup. Whatever are you? Oh, yeah. Tennessee versus Louisiana.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Duke versus Oral Roberts. Really weird to see Duke in a 5 seed.
It's weird. But Duke's hot right now. They just won their conference.
You in on Duke?
I think Duke, yeah.
Sorry, Oral Roberts. You got a weird name.
Yeah.
You know? Just have a normal name and maybe you'll win a game. Kentucky versus Providence. I like Providence though.
True. And Kentucky, they historically are awful in the tournament. They get upset all the time. You
got 11-6. You got okay. Providence is this region's.
Yeah. Has Providence ever won?
No, they've never won, but they've made a deep run before.
Yeah.
They've made it.
Kentucky won. Not. I mean, what? Like 10.
Kentucky won with Anthony Davis.
Yeah,
Kentucky. Michael Kidd Gilchrist and Anthony Davis. So 11 years ago, basically.
Yeah. And then they didn't make the tournament the next year. And they got ousted first round last year.
Yeah. Yikes. And you remember how Michael Kidd Gilchrist was the second pick in the draft that year?
Oh, man.
You know who was still sitting on the draft board? Lots of people, but Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, what a miss on Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Okay. Where are we at here? Oh, Michigan State, USC. Don't tell me you like you. Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I'm letting my bias. I'm a huge USC football fan, and I've grown up loving USC. So I don't. You choose this one. I might be biased.
I like Michigan State. Oh, yeah. Okay. Michigan State, USC. Go ahead, Casey. Put a poll on.
All right.
If Bronny goes to USC next year, it's over.
8-9 matchup. Memphis versus FAU.
Oh, Florida Atlantic.
Yeah. I'm glad you knew who that was because I did not.
They made a run one year. They went to the Sweet 16.
I know. There's always. They're at a 9 seed, so nobody's writing them off.
I might go with FAU. Tournament history.
If you feel good about it, then let's go.
I feel good about it.
All right. How do you feel again about them versus Purdue?
Not good.
Less good.
Purdue.
Okay.
That big guy, man. 7-foot dude. Who's gonna score on him?
That's tough. That's tough. Duke, Tennessee. I have heavy bias against the SEC. So
yeah, I was gonna pick Duke anyways.
Okay, cool.
Because again, they're hot right now.
Providence versus Kansas State. We sticking with our
I
Cinderella?
we gotta go with Providence.
Friars. I think that's who they are.
The Friars.
Let's go Friars. Yeah. Purdue Duke. That might be a poll.
I'd pull that.
Okay,
I'm fine with the Duke.
We already
upset,
have a poll running. How are we doing on our Michigan State USC poll, Casey?
We do. It's trending towards Michigan State right now, but
let's move to another region and we'll come back to it. So once that one's called, then put in Purdue Duke.
All right, get your votes in, guys.
Okay. Howard, obviously, over Kansas in this region.
Yeah, obviously.
No, Kansas over Howard.
Kansas.
Let's go to the 2. UCLA versus UNC Asheville.
You got to go with UCLA. Clark getting hurt, that's a huge blow, and that's going to affect them, but not in the first round.
Yeah. No, they'll be okay against UNC Asheville, probably. Gonzaga versus Grand Canyon. There's a rule on this show that you got to choose Gonzaga. So Gonzaga. UConn, Iona. Iona's not actually that bad.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't see a 4-13 upset. I see an upset in this bracket that I like more, personally.
Yeah. I could see VCU beating St. Mary's, but
yeah, that's the one I'm looking at, and then that one right there.
Yeah. But
one game doesn't affect the others. Like just because you have another upset in the bracket doesn't mean that there can't be one.
Yeah, UConn, they haven't been in the tournament for a while. Let's give UConn some love.
UConn, okay.
I like that. Didn't they also win one right around that same time that the
one
their women's team wins all
they went to back-to-back. The one year with Kemba Walker, they went to it, and then the year after, did they win? They won one of them. They beat Butler the one year. Because Butler went back-to-back as well.
Right. Yeah.
But
okay, let's go. St. Mary's VCU.
We have a winner on Michigan State USC.
And it is?
It's close, but in a 60-40 split, it was Michigan State.
Oh, yeah, that's who I thought. Okay, Michigan State Marquette then.
Another poll for that one?
No.
Okay.
Give me Duke versus Purdue in a poll, Casey.
Yeah.
We already have that going, and it is 50-50 right now. So
what do you like, Marquette, Michigan State? Jared?
See, I can't.
All right.
I'm 50. I'm splitting.
Thanks, Casey.
So
I'm on Michigan State with this one. I mean,
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm in. I am in. I just wanted someone else to say it.
I technically qualify for that.
Providence versus Michigan State. What are we gonna do? Fly Friars. Anybody against that? Anybody against the 11 seed? Casey?
Do you think,
I like
bro?
Michigan State. I like Michigan State, but I'm rolling with Providence this year apparently.
All right, we have a winner in Purdue Duke.
What's the poll out?
Yeah,
our winner is Purdue.
57-42
split.
Duke, that would be going down in the Sweet 16 for the first time in.
Yeah,
that's pretty rare for Duke.
Interesting.
All right, Purdue Providence.
You gotta go Purdue.
I think the Friars. I think the Friars run is over.
Yeah.
All right, real quick. Sorry, doing the obligatory check in here. If you are with us and you want to win an NBA Shop gift card or an NCAA Shop gift card, hop in the chat. Let us know you're here. You just have to say, I don't know, I'm here. Or you can tell us your favorite flavor of ice cream. That's kind of the theme today. Or you can just tell us anything, but you got to get in the chat and say something. You can't do nothing. And like the video, every 10 likes, we're giving away a NBA Shop or NCAA Shop gift card. All right, let's figure out this West region here. Where are we at? Oh, we chose the whole first round. No, we didn't. St. Mary's VCU. You like VCU?
I like VCU.
I like VCU too.
Yeah.
We're going VCU.
You're back on the WCC?
I am. St. Mary's. Sorry. Gonzaga's the one true. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. The one true Highlander? No, that's not the right thing. That's the wrong reference. Okay, so this one's weird because this one actually to me does depend a little bit on who gets here.
Right. I think if Nevada gets there, TCU's a lock to beat Nevada.
Yes, but ASU I actually might choose over TCU.
Right.
So this is hard to pick. Well, do you think ASU will beat Nevada?
I do.
Okay.
Honestly.
And you think ASU will beat TCU?
Ooh, I'm torn because ASU's good, but TCU's also in a beast of a conference.
You like them? It doesn't matter.
Love the Big 12.
It doesn't matter. Whoever, they're just going to lose in the next round anyway. So
right. I mean,
so just pick one.
We'll go TCU.
All right, Horned Frogs, you get to lose to Gonzaga.
Did you mean to skip the 8-9 up above?
I did not. Arkansas, Illinois. I like Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois. They both look good, but yeah, Illinois, Arkansas.
Illinois, you get to lose to Kansas. Congratulations. Northwestern versus Boise State. I think we might all be on board with this upset.
So yeah, you go for it.
You like Northwestern,
board, but I don't know enough about Northwestern. I'm not hot on Boise, but either way, I think they're going to lose the next round. So I think they could win a first round game. They're solid. I just know
Casey?
they got spanked by the Aggies back-to-back days.
Casey?
Yeah,
Boise
let's
State,
hit it.
Northwestern. Boise State?
Let's do it.
Yeah, but you believe in the Aggies.
That's true. Maybe I'm salty because last year I picked Boise, and they were better last year than they were this year, and they lost first round, and I was salty.
Well, it's okay.
but it's
Whoever
okay.
it is,
I can't be biased.
gets to lose to UCLA.
Right.
VCU, UConn.
I got
Sixes.
VCU, but I'm
If you have an opinion, I'm pretty sixes on this one.
okay.
We'll go VCU. All right. Kansas, VCU.
Kansas.
I mean,
Grady Dick, baby.
All right. Do you have a strong opinion about UCLA over Gonzaga? Okay.
Especially with Clark hurt, I don't.
Then we're going Gonzaga.
Mhm.
Gonzaga, Kansas. Maybe put this one in a poll.
That's tough. Yeah.
No, don't put it in a poll. It's got to be Gonzaga. Everybody's gonna choose Kansas.
nah, this
Casey.
one. I think this is where the rubber meets the road. I
Dude,
have faith in the
can't believe you're
chat.
just gonna do that.
There's a lot of Gonzaga fans in the chat, John.
All right, fine. Gonzaga, Kansas poll.
Let's see it.
We can't just let our bias come through, I guess. All right, Final Four, Alabama, Purdue, 2-1 seeds. What do you got, Jared?
Oh man, this is tough. Rock, paper, scissors.
Well, we got to choose this one because we already have a poll going.
I would put my money on Purdue probably. But again, if you're feeling Alabama,
my
both
bias
teams.
against the SEC is going to have me choosing Purdue. I have seen a couple people in the chat say Alabama.
Right.
Well, let me ask you this. Regardless of who wins this Kansas Gonzaga poll,
yeah,
do you think that Houston will beat them?
I tend to think they will. I don't know. They're all so.
I tend to think Gonzaga is going to win it all. I can't fill out a bracket any other way.
See, I'd love to think that, but history says otherwise. But you can't.
I can't fill out history. That's the thing, though, is that I've filled out every bracket since I was a little kid with Gonzaga winning it all. I can't fill one out and then have it not. Like I guess I can just fill another one out that's just me, but this one's like our collective one. So trying not to let my bias come through too hard, but it's real hard. Maybe we should pull all the rest of these.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, let's just move on to another topic. We'll pull all the rest of these, and then Casey, you give us a little check-in when polls are done. Casey, got you turning double duty here. How are we doing on video likes?
We are still short of 30, so we have one more spin loaded up on deck.
Are we like way short of 30?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so here's the deal. Every 10 likes on this video, we will do a NBA Shop gift card giveaway. So make sure you like the video if you're watching and you haven't liked the video yet.
We are currently, if you're hearing this, we are currently at a deadlock in the Gonzaga, Kansas poll. We need to open up a new poll.
I would be the tiebreaker then.
So somebody jump in. I've been trying to wait for 10 votes. I think this is the only one at 10 votes. It's 50-50.
Well, if it's deadlocked still in, I don't know, a minute, then
Gonzaga
John gets to be the tiebreaker.
I'm down with that.
Yeah. Okay, here's something I want to pull up actually, Jared. Let's do it. Did you see this earlier today? A little playoff P strikes again.
Oh my goodness.
This guy just I want to actually pull up the video. So give me one second here.
John, what is the other matchup we need to pull?
All the rest of them will be let me help you out here.
We're gonna call Gonzaga the winner of that one.
Yeah, let's go, Zags. Okay, so then the next one we need to pull is Alabama versus Purdue, and then Houston versus Gonzaga, and then the winner of those two.
Okay, I can only go one at a time here, but okay. Alabama versus Purdue.
No, yep. Alabama, Purdue poll. Get in there. All right, so here we go. Pulling up playoff P here. Give me my screen when you can.
I got you.
All right, I'll go full screen with it. Tell me if you can't hear this, Casey. I think you should be able to hear it.
I cannot hear it.
You cannot hear it?
I cannot hear it.
All right, well, then just read it. So, guy asked Paul George, who is top 5 two-way players in the NBA, of all time are. This was like earlier today. He released this clip.
Yeah.
So he's got Gary Payton and Michael Jordan. He's going position by position. He goes with himself at small forward.
Oh my.
When he's healthy and locked in, he's up there with the best. Power forward Kevin Garnett. And then with his 5, he goes with Hakeem Olajuwon. I have so much to say about this, but Jared, I'll let you talk first.
Okay. I as well have much to say. In the words of Stephen A. That is
blasphemy.
Now, I like his 5 for the most part. I like his 5, but him at the small forward, bro, he is playing with Kawhi Leonard, and he's played against LeBron James, 2 small forwards who are much better two-way players.
No kidding. So first of all, I'm like, you might not even be the best two-way small forward on your team.
No way. Kawhi, 2-time Finals MVP, one of the best defensive players of all time that he's literally playing with. Is he trying? Maybe he's trying to create beef in the locker room. I don't know.
Yeah. So I looked this up. I was trying to figure out some way to justify Paul George as the best two-way 3 guard of all time.
Right.
Or the 3 wing, whatever, of all time. So it is tough because how do you rate two-way? When somebody says two-way, do you say, okay, now we're saying 50 points for offense, 50 points for defense type of thing, right? Like you're splitting it 2 ways like that, or do you actually still weight offense a little more heavily? Because I think most people would.
Yeah, I'd probably say I weight offense a little more heavily, but just a good balance. Just because, like you take a Draymond Green, for example, like that.
Yeah,
I don't think
he probably gets 45 of 50 on defense, but like But so I think even either way though, if you rate it like 50 points each, like I think Paul George is a solid 35 on each. But I think there are people who are better. Like I think LeBron is maybe only 35 on defense, maybe. Let's. I actually have some stats that say otherwise, but he's so much better on offense.
Right.
Kawhi, I don't think he's worse on defense.
Yeah,
and he's probably better on offense.
And
here's one we're leaving out: Scottie mother freaking Pippen,
dude. Yeah,
like if anyone isn't LeBron, if anyone who isn't LeBron is the best 3 guard, best two-way 3 guard of all time, it's Scottie Pippen.
Right.
Like end of argument. I mean, maybe like Elgin Baylor, but that's only if you weight offense more heavily.
Right.
Like, dude. Yeah.
PG's not even. He's maybe top 5.
Here we go.
His position.
When he gets a haircut. He's top 5.
That's what.
No, that's Tatum.
Wild.
John, we have a winner, and I need the next matchup, please, so that we can do that while this is going on.
Yes. All right. So, who was the winner? First of all,
the winner is Alabama over Purdue.
Alabama is in the finals, and then next matchup is Houston Gonzaga.
Okay.
Oh no, this is where it comes to an end for Gonzaga, I think. Okay, so if anybody isn't LeBron, that is the best two-way 3 guard of all time. It's Scottie Pippen. But here's some stats. All right, so here's Scottie Pippen's defensive rating, career 101.4. Okay, so his range is between like 97 at the lowest and like 105 at the highest. All right, I don't know if anyone can see that. But basically, lifetime defensive rating, 101.4. Paul George, I'm not here, but we've got a range of like 97 to a high of like 113. So defensive rating wise, he might be similar. But if you actually look at defensive win share, which isn't on here, Scottie Pippen's defensive win share is like much higher, right? And I know that's skewed because Scottie Pippen was on the Bulls, so points per, but it's not wins; it's points per 100 possessions given up. Man, you could say, it was the 90s; they didn't score as many points. That's not true. Statistically, they scored just as many points as they do now.
Can I ask a question real quick?
You may.
Do we have an update? Can we confirm? Does he still go by Scotty, or is he graduated to full on Scott at this point?
Yes, Scottathan, I think is what he has been. Scotland. No, he's Scotty for Scottward. Yes.
He's just all in on Scotty, huh?
He's all in on Scotty, I think.
All right, he's gonna be a 90-year-old named Scotty.
Yeah, no, I know. It's like that's the only option now. You shouldn't become a famous basketball player if you don't want to be Scotty your whole life.
Right.
Good point.
So here's LeBron's defensive rating, higher than Paul George's, 104.1. Paul George, I have this on the top of my head because I didn't have it pulled up. Paul George's like defensive win share is something like 95 or 97 or something like that. LeBron's is like 113. It's not close.
Yeah.
And yeah, I get it. You know, maybe LeBron's on better defensive teams, but LeBron's defensive win share is that high across 3 different teams, 4 really,
Right.
you know, because it's Cleveland twice. Whereas Paul George's is 3 different teams, I suppose. But it's a lot of Indiana and LA. Like, what was he in Oklahoma City for? 1 year, 2 years?
Yeah, I think two years, probably.
Yeah.
2. Or,
I mean, I guess LeBron is only
2
in
years.
Miami for 4 years, but yeah, it's not close. LeBron James is better than him on offense, and maybe Paul George is as good on defense, but I don't think so.
Right.
In terms of like blocks, steals, I mean, we could look at that.
Pretty much every defensive metric.
Blocks per game,
Sorry,
LeBron
Paul.
has 0.8. Steals per game, LeBron has 1.5. Blocks per game for Paul George, 0.3. Steals per game, 1.4. How about defensive rebounds? Does he maybe pick up more defensive rebounds than LeBron? Oh, that's ratings. I don't have defensive rebounds on this stat line, but I'm going to say no. I'm going to just go out on a limb and say probably not. He doesn't pick up rebounds, that's for sure. Anyway, yeah. Playoff P.
Crazy.
You know what his podcast is called?
I'm not sure.
Podcast P. It's just this theme of his whole life. Just everything's P.
Man.
All right, Casey, what do we got for our
He could have gone with the old pig Latin and gone odd past P.
oddcast pay P?
Yeah, something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I mean, we'll work out the kinks. I'm sure he's
Forced
watching
it a little bit.
Well,
John,
Paul George, I don't care if you're healthy. No.
Yeah.
Good. I'm not saying he's not good. He's a
incredible
good,
player.
Good two-way player.
Right.
Very good two-way player. But dude, I don't even know if he's the best on his team, number one. And number two, when we talk about in the league today, Andrew Wiggins, like there's some very, very good two-way play. All right. Who do we got? Houston, Gonzaga, poll. I'm ready.
Your intuition was correct, John. This is the end of the line. In 11 votes, Houston received 73%.
Hey, you know what? That's fine, listeners. You can all be wrong together. That's, you can all be wrong together. All right. Houston, Alabama. Give me a poll. Houston, Alabama. Who's going to be the national champion? And then we'll just make up a score. I don't know.
Right.
That will be it. And then we'll do a giveaway. What else? What else happened this week? Oh, dude,
KD.
The warm-ups injury.
Yeah.
That's so weird, right? That's like the weirdest thing ever.
I just feel bad. Poor KD with all his injuries.
Of all the injuries to get, like, dude, and did you see the video? I don't know if I can pull it up.
Yeah, it was bad. And it was just literally wide open going for a layup.
And he was just messing around going for a layup. Like,
just think of the fans who spent thousands of dollars for his home opener in Phoenix to see that. Oh, that hurts me.
Yeah. Man.
That's tough.
Oh, and then Kuminga. So Kuminga also got hurt in warmups.
Right. I didn't see that video.
Yeah, Andrew Kuminga. I don't know if it was an ankle, and it wasn't. He's back to questionable. Andrew Kuminga is. But he is it Andrew?
Jonathan Kuminga.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
Why did I say Andrew?
Andrew Wiggins. Same team.
Same thing. Same team. I don't know what's going on with Andrew Wiggins. Nobody does.
Yeah, that's mysterious.
And there's like people who've been. I was listening to another show. Like, there's been people who've been like assigned to find out what's happening with Andrew Wiggins. And like, still nobody knows.
No private investigation.
I'm like, dude, this guy is better at keeping a secret than anyone in the league.
Man.
Anyway, so yeah, the Kuminga, but he's back to questionable, so he'll probably play again. But what do you think they're going to do with Kevin Durant? Like, there's no timeline on this injury. Do you think they just won't play him till the playoffs?
I think they'll probably evaluate him before, but if he's not healthy, they might just hold out. Because first round they'll probably get an easy draw or an easier draw, and they have enough depth.
Today, playoff start today, they would get the Clippers.
Okay. And I think they're
currently sitting in the 4. So honestly, they could drop if they don't have Kevin Durant. They could drop to, let's say, the 6, worst case scenario. Right now, I mean, they're 3.5 games up, 2.5 games up on the Warriors, who are the current 6 seed. So yeah, I guess they could drop 6, 7. Maybe they find themselves in the play-in. I don't think so, but let's say they drop to the 6. Worst case scenario, they're going to get like the Grizzlies or the Kings. The Grizzlies, we don't even know if they're going to have Ja Morant.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst thing that could happen to them is that they get into the playoff tournament or play-in tournament and they get the 8 seed, and then they get the Nuggets in the first round. But let me ask you this. If you're the Suns and the option is bring Kevin Durant early, protect your seed, or rest him, don't play him for the rest of the regular season, and he's healthy in the playoffs. Do you care what seed you get?
I think you care more about his health. And the reason I bring this up,
I'll take the 8 seed.
Right.
Fine, give me the Nuggets.
Right.
We're going to have to go through them anyway.
Right. And I think they
With
learned
Kevin Durant, the Suns' mindset is we're going to go through all comers anyway. So I don't care what round we get them.
Right. And I think they learned because look when the Warriors played KD too early and his injury turned into a torn Achilles tendon.
Right.
There's no way they're going to risk that. It's bigger than that. And so they need him for next year and future years and the playoffs this year. So
nice.
I don't think they should.
Are we ready for the result?
Tell
here?
who our national champion is as per our poll.
Well, the poll's been up now for a minute. Made sure I messaged about it so that everybody, maybe who's not listening, knows what we're doing. We have about as many votes as we've gotten on all the other matchups.
Okay.
And we are stuck at 50-50.
Oh, no. Word. So that
Houston,
means that
Alabama deadlock.
I guess let's break the tie, the three of us.
Shoot.
Jared, Houston or Alabama?
I go with Bama.
Casey,
I'm going to go with Houston. So, John, this is on you.
John, let's go.
Well, then you're going to play against my SEC guest. I'm going to go with Houston. I thought I saw a lot of people chatting in Houston. So I'm going Houston. Houston is your national champ. Nice. What do we got for a final score here? Let's just.
I mean, I think it's going to be close.
Pick like a decade range, like 70s, yeah. You know what I mean? Like high scoring, low scoring. What do you think?
I'd say maybe 80s.
Yeah, 80. I'm feeling like 85, 82, something like that.
Yeah, that feels good.
Does that feel good to you, Casey, or you like it closer?
Feels a little high. Both teams in the 80s. I don't know.
Yeah,
true.
The national championships can't hold anything back now.
Including good defense.
You want them in the 70s, 75, 72?
I think maybe like the winning team in the 80s is okay, but
okay. You like
give me a 79, a symbolic 79.
Do you like a 3-point spread? Everybody feel good about a 3-point spread?
Yeah. I feel great about a 3-point spread. Yeah. Maybe right, 79.
82, 79.
Love it.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
82 to 79. There we go. Submit. I don't know. So as a group, we're submitting this one. This is it. Oh, I gotta sign up. Sorry, never mind. We're not submitting it.
John, you gotta see Cynthia's message I put on the screen. There.
Yeah, Cynthia. Whew, almost unsubscribed. Cynthia, just know that I'm still gonna pick Gonzaga. So if you need to unsubscribe, you do what you got to do.
Oh, I love it.
Cynthia, stay with us. I was kidding.
That's fun.
Okay. Let's run through some chat here. Bummed about Purdue. Sorry, man. The chat spoke. The vote spoke. Felix always coming in with the hot takes. He says even Jimmy Butler is a better player than PG.
Honest?
Two-way?
Two-way. I don't know. I'd take PG probably.
He said when he's PJ did qualify it by saying when he's healthy.
Right. I'd take PG over Jimmy.
Two-way.
But Jimmy's a competitor.
I think Jimmy's Jimmy buckets on offense during the playoffs.
Yeah.
He's talking about playoff P. Like, let's talk about
playoff. The playoffs, buckets. He elevates definitely more than
playoff Jimmy buckets.
Than pandemic P, but
pandemic P. Yep. Thomas said Houston. Cynthia said Houston. I have Wiggins on my fantasy team, and he's killing me. Yeah, it is tough right now with Wiggins. It's hard out there for a Wiggins fan. You guys listen to me on iHeart from 4 to 6 on Tuesday to talk sports. Yeah, iHeart Radio. Michael, thanks for letting us know. Definitely we'll tune in. That's tomorrow, Tuesday. Everybody, show your love for Michael for Student Radio. Cool. Michael, the chat spoke. Sorry, buddy. He said Alabama's better. But he said both teams play good defense. All right. I think we're ready for another giveaway. We talked about Kevin Durant getting hurt in warmups. Yeah. I don't mean to laugh at that, but it was kind of funny. Yeah. If you watch the video, like it's like what happened? He just fell. Fell down. He's hurt.
It's too bad.
It was like something the reason I'm laughing is because I'm like, that would happen to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just messing around. Like,
there's a cure to that.
Like if you ever seen that video, have you ever seen that video? I know Casey's seen it of what's his name? Tom Segura, like breaking his elbow or whatever, trying to dude, he didn't land weird. It was when he took off. He like,
oh my God.
I don't know, he like hyperextended his knee. He was all messed up.
Oh.
Yeah, and then he landed, his arm landed behind him and he broke his arm in 2 places.
It's also very graphic. but
Mm.
the Kevin
Dang.
Durant one wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But it was like, oh, you just hurt yourself trying to jump. Like, just
We'll make sure to load that up for the next episode so we can show Jared and get an instant reaction.
Yeah, I wanna see
get
that.
Jared's reaction.
Katie
to
just
it.
got to get some ankle braces, man. They're like $40.
Yeah.
At your local Dick's Sporting Goods.
Simple. Let's listen to Coach Jared. He
Come
knows,
on, man.
All right, let's do
All
let's
right.
do our last giveaway and then bounce.
Sounds good.
right.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching this far in. Hope that the winner is here still, and
You got to be here to win.
will send us a cool picture of whatever they get from the NBA shop or NCAA
Deb.
shop.
Oh. Ooh, that was a close one.
Deb
Deb.
by
Is that an
the
L or
smallest
an I? I'm
margin.
guessing that's an L.
Looks like an
Deb
L.
L.
Matt made the wheel. I just took it over. So, Deb,
Deb
congratulations. Make sure you email us at triplecrosspodcast@gmail.com. Let us know that you won one of the $25 wheel spins on episode 47, and let us know whether you'd like that to be from the NBA shop or the NCAA shop. And thank you for watching.
Yes. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to check out our sponsors for today's episode, including Perk Clothing, Perk Chinos, Perk Feel Good Chinos or pants. I don't know. You want to call them pants? That's fine. I just call them pants. But they make your booty look good, or they make your man's booty look good if you don't wear chinos because your man wears chinos. Either way, get a pair for you, get a pair for your man. Hit the link in the description. That will be in the description. I don't think it's there now, but it will be. Buy one, get one 50% off. Also, Andar Everyday Carry Goods. Today's episode is brought to you by the Pilot. That's this wallet. It's pretty cool. Use code TRIPLE15 for 15% off. And last but not least, make sure you enter to win a jersey. We're doing an NBA jersey giveaway right now. Any player, any team, any edition. Any player, any team, any edition. It's got to be in stock in the NBA shop. I'm not going to go hunt for a jersey for you guys. I got stuff to do. Casey. Oh, wait, hold on. If you are listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, I always forget about these people because we do this on live on YouTube. First of all, yeah, come check us on YouTube live. It's pretty fun. If these giveaways don't make sense to you, that totally makes sense. You're just listening right now. It's happening on YouTube. But please, if you are listening on those places, rate us, review us. That helps us a lot. Casey, tell them what to do if they're on YouTube.
Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notifications. You can be in the Noti gang. You can come to our live shows, get in the chat, get on the wheel, maybe win a prize. And as always, Triple Cross, until next time, we'll see ya.